Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show, and welcome back to another Friday game review. Today I am going to review the one, the only, Jald by none other than Venger Satanis. I received this book about a week ago, and I've been looking forward to reviewing this bad boy for quite some time. Let's see if I can get that in there so you can get a good look at all of its eyeball-y goodness. Yes, that is actually a thing. Now, there's a lot of books out there that I've read over the course of the last year. As a matter of fact, over the course of my life, I've read tens of thousands of books, not including comic books and magazines, because, the content, not as big, not as much information. I'm a huge fan of Arduin, and this just screams Arduin-like gonzo-ness, and obviously I'm a huge fan of that. And I could not help but be reminded of Arduin while I was reading this. The style, the gonzo, the sense of humor, even the willingness to touch on subjects that are usually frowned upon by most publishers and most writers, which is a shame. Without writing from the heart and being honest with your opinions and your ideas, a game just really doesn't hold up in my esteem. I had so much fun reading this one that I actually held off popping in the old Xbox game, Knights of the Old Republic, which you guys know I've been waiting to play for decades, and this kept screaming out to me, hurry up, finish this book. I would have to say this is probably one of my top 3 favorite books that I've read in the last year, that you guys have all gotten to know me. I would say it's the best in the best top 3 of the last year, but we're in just about to hit April. Good luck, guys. But I started doing live videos about a year ago, the first one being with Biggest Geekus. Thanks again, guys. If you have not checked out their channel, what are you doing with your life? This one was absolutely amazing. The printing, the quality paper, the binding, even the extra step of the slipcover, which was kind of an unusual choice. That's what it looks like without the actual slipcover, which on its own is quite classy, very reminiscent of many books in my collection. But it just goes to show that you can put out one of the best books around for, I think I paid $30 from Venger for this, and of course he did us the ultimate honor of signing and autographing it, numbering it 360 out of 2,000, which is a shame that there's only 2,000, or maybe he's only autographing 2,000. I don't know, Venger, get back with me, let me know, because this book should be on everybody's to buy list. Absolutely. If you love quality, if you love humor, if you love gonzo, if you love phenomenal content, this is the book. There's a little Dune reference for you there. Heck, this artwork is better than half the Dune artwork I've seen over the course of my life. All kinds of craziness. I had to show this one off. I mean, come on. Just out there content. All that being said, it's still a classic dungeon, not even Dungeons and Dragons, but all around, any genre role-playing game, interdimensional, multi-planets, that whether you want to do sci-fi or science fantasy, science fiction, straight fantasy, it's got it all. right off the bat, or early into it, I saw a laser rifle as part of treasure that you could find. Loving that. Okay, my fantasy character, gets to stalk around with a laser rifle. Freaking sign me up. And at the same time, cool magic items. I'm not really sure what game this was actually meant for. I'm getting the impression that it's one of the newer D&Ds because of the ascending armor class. But any good DM can fix that and put that into whatever. The work is easy. I'll give you an example real quick. When it goes to monster stats, it gives you hit points, armor class, and save, hit dice, attack bonus, number of attacks, and damage. All easily modifiable, easily convertible to just about any game you want, whether it be original D&D, Traveler, Pathfinder, whatever. You can find a way to make this work. You can find a way to drop your players into this world and give them a run for their money without hardly any work. I mean, if you call that work, then I don't know what to say. It's part and parcel of being a dungeon master, and this is one of those things that I cannot wait to throw my players up against or drop them into this particular world at least once. It's going to be one of those things that I put right up there with Caliban. Every Halloween, sometime around that time, I try to run my players through what is, in my opinion, one of the greatest dungeons ever created, that being Caliban. If you haven't checked it out, it's available from Emperor's Choice in the Vaults of the Weaver, or possibly separately. I'm not sure. I'd have to go check out the store. But I can't recommend this highly enough. I am so glad I got this. And like I said before, at $30, when comparable books like right here, one of my favorite books, Traveler, 2nd edition, Mongoose. The only difference is, the cover, slipcover, etc. The artwork is actually better in a lot of cases. When it comes to characters and monsters and stuff like this just pales in comparison. It's a great book, but you can't pick this up for less than $50. Then tag on shipping. I paid $35 with shipping for this, and I wasn't getting a special deal on any of it. That is the price. And you're hard pressed to pick up some older edition books. A good player's handbook from 1st or 2nd edition is going to cost you more than this one. And this bad boy is well over 200 pages with just massive amounts of content, all kinds of coded messages, which I really find fascinating and amusing all at the same time. I know there's probably all kinds of goodies, all kinds of Easter eggs hidden throughout this book. If you're, so inclined, my old man would have had a field day trying to figure this stuff out. I think it would have stumped even him, and he spoke 17 freaking languages. But if you guys, if you've got any concerns, like my son did, there are a few images in here that are not for the faint of heart. You guys know my son, you know how he is. But everything else, top notch. I don't know what else to say other than thank you, Venger, for putting this in my hands as quickly as you did. Taking time out of your busy schedule. I hope you guys will all go over and check out his channel if you haven't already. And for my friends out there who have been meaning to get this book, go out and do it. Get it. You won't regret it. And if you do, I'd probably take it off your hands just to have another copy out there to hand off to other people that I know who would absolutely enjoy the hell out of this book. So from the two of us, Shadow and Sun, thank you guys. And the pupper says hi too. He came in just at the last minute. It's like, hey, what's the old man doing? Thank you guys. Thank you, Venger. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Watch your asses out there because it's only going to get weirder. But that's actually a good thing. Right, Nathan? So, until next time, happy trails.